Can I just make a stupid joke? Asteroid exploration is the new black hole. Well, not bad. Not particularly good, but not bad. You had better examples deciding the contest coming up on Monday for $1,000 giveaway that's coming back on Monday. Coming up, the last COVID surge, that already happened. Well, winter is coming, and we're being warned. We have another one coming. I want to give you a little history and why it may or may not happen. Right here, Kfi AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
You can change it out and the more for such a TV. So reviews on Toy Story. There are upholstery, PE sheets, fair parking sensors, and seat memory.
The Dodgers have won the National League Division Series, but it came on a controversial call in San Francisco. Umpire Gabe Morales says he did not think Giants batter Wilmer Flores checked his swing and called the third strike from the first base, ending last night's game. And the series, Giants manager Dave Kapler says he thinks Flores checked his swing.
It looked like he didn't go. That was my take on it.
The Dodgers now move on to play the Atlanta Braves in the National Championship Series. This is brought to you by 800 No Cuts. An attorney for LA City Councilman Mark Ridley Thomas says he looks forward to disproving allegations made by the Flags. KFI News by Michael Proctor says Ridley Thomas was shocked by the 20-count indictment and the they are wrong. The statement says at no point in Ridley Thomas's career as a member of City Council, State Legislature, or Board of Supervisors has he abused his position for personal gain. Field and alleges, among many other things, Ridley Thomas laundered money from his campaign through USC and into a nonprofit operated by his son. In exchange, Ridley Thomas used his position as a county supervisor to funnel county contracts to the university. U.S. Marshals have been involved in a shooting in Long Beach. Police say the marshals shot back at a guy who shot at them, but no one was hurt. The shooter was arrested and taken to the hospital for an injury not related to the shooting. A judge in L.A. has sentenced real estate heir Robert Durst to life in prison for murdering his friend Susan Berman more than 20 years ago.
That's my one.
Shortly after, he could be sued and pushed away by a bailiff. Berman's friend Denny Marcus says this security sweeping through the Senate yesterday. Prosecutors argue that Durst killed Berman. They killed a neighbor because they pulled that information on the district health and Durst Lodge County. You know what? Like Solar KFI News. Members of an FDA advisory panel are going to meet again today, and this time they'll be discussing endorsing Johnson & Johnson's COVID-19 vaccine booster shot. President Biden says it shouldn't take long for the booster shots to get approval from the top federal health agencies.
It's a stars.
On the Center for Disease Control and CDC in the next couple of weeks. The panel endorsed Moderna's vaccine booster shots yesterday for people 55 and older and other high-risk groups. From the 75th annual Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, we make it easy. This sounds like an assignment from school comparing and contrasting the 10 and the 6 suggest ball.
Survey says, well, we're also not here this morning. Really, most of our LA and Orange County freeways, but the West 16, the West End, the comparison here, they're both a little slow approaching the 605, especially the 10, but that's kind of normal. Here comes the good news. From the 605 all the way towards the East LA interchange or the I-5, wherever you're going, things are real good. Now, there is a little bit of a problem on the eastbound 60 Santa Anita before you get to 605. A lot of activity over to this shoulder, so don't worry about it. We came flying back here to the San Fernando Valley. I was really worried about this South 405 Victory Burbank thing, but looks like it is clear. We're over Victory right now. It is kind of slow coming out from Sherman Way, but it looks like once you get going uphill and certainly on the downhill side, things will be okay. By the way, I went to pass Wilson. Pretty good drive to LAX. Entered in an accident. Visit Superwoman, Superlawyer.com. Jeff Ball, KFI in the sky.
It couldn't have been closer, and the Dodgers are going to the National League Championship Series. Game 5 of the Division Series was low in scoring, but high in tension as the Giants came close to denying LA a 9th consecutive Division Series win. Tied 1-1 in the 9th, Cody Bellinger decided enough was enough.
Here comes the 1-2 from Duvall. Lines one in the right center field for base hit. Turner will score. Bellinger with the biggest hit of his career has
Sports 2-1. Game 1 of the National League Champions Series against the Atlanta Braves set for tomorrow. Live on AM 570 LA Sports with first pitch set for 5:07 p.m. And people who are following it, the Red Sox and the Astros will start the American League Championship Series today at 5 in Houston. I'm Wayne Resnick, KFI Sports.
Have you been denied a home loan or refinance because you're self-employed, earn 1099 income, or even a real estate investor? You're missing out. Most lenders make approval seem impossible, especially if you're self-employed. Stop watching everyone take advantage of the lowest mortgage rates in history while you're stuck on the sidelines. Accelerate Capital, the premier lender designed for the self-employed. Our approval process is based on common sense, using bank statements, 1099 income, profit loss statements, rental income, or even stated income to qualify at the lowest rates available. Fast. Conventional lenders cannot do this. When others say no, we say yes. Call 800-811-9702, 800-811-9702, or visit acceleratecapital.com.
EXCELE, acceleratecapital.com.
Equal housing lender. Call for details. NMLS ID number 1165716. Not all will qualify. California DSCI license number 41GBO45150. Additional restrictions may apply. Loans made or arranged pursuant to the California Residential Mortgage Lending Act.
Here's what you need to know about the Pfizer COVID-19 booster. Not everyone needs one. Those who should receive a booster are 65 and older, long-term care residents, and those 50 to 64 with underlying medical conditions. Consider a booster if you're 18 to 49 with underlying medical conditions, or 18 to 64 with a high risk of COVID exposure at work. Only get a booster if it's been at least 6 months since you received your second dose of Pfizer. Find a booster near you at myturn.ca.gov. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
The KFI Financial Report brought to you by Bay Alarm. The Dow is up 296 points. S&P 500 up 26. NASDAQ is up 37. The price for a regular gallon of gas in California is $4.46. Bay Alarm security systems can change with your business, so you're right for now and ready for the next. Southern California weather from KFI. Sunny, a little windy today. Highs around 80 at the beaches. Mid-80s to around 90 for Metro LA, Orange County, the valleys, and the Inland Empire. Right now, Costa de Casa 67, Yorba Linda 64, 53 in Claremont, 54 in North Hollywood. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Chris Little. I don't know what the connection is between Game of Thrones and this topic, but it always sounds good. Always. Bill Handel here on Friday, October 15th. Some of the big stories that we are covering. First of all, LA story, Dodgers win last night over the Giants, and they move on. Very close game, very close series, very close season. And so on to the National League Championship Series, and of course the next step is the World Series. Former President Bill Clinton is at the UC Irvine Medical Center. The intensive care unit, urinary tract infection, which then became sepsis, blood infection. So, but he's going to be fine. He's being treated and he's responding. Everything is good. Winter is coming. That's why. Thank you very much. I just got it. I just got it. Because I am not particularly bright. I have just come to that conclusion. Thank you very much. And Alex is jumping up and down, effectively saying, "You moron. I cannot believe you are that stupid, Handel." Without saying it, because I can see it in the body language. In any case, winter is coming. And the talk is we're looking at a new surge in the pandemic. And after the only way you can describe it is the summer surge is brutal, but that was because of the Delta variant. Highly contagious, far more contagious than the original version of the virus. And right now, the virus is in retreat for a whole number of reasons. First of all, the U.S. is recording about 90,000 new infections a day, and that's down more than 40% since August. Hospitalization and death rates have fallen pretty dramatically, too. But the crisis is not over everywhere. Now, while the surges are regional, you really don't know where they're coming from. All you can say, realistically, is these surges occur where vaccination levels are low. Right now, the situation in Alaska is particularly dire. Where it was Texas and Florida and Arkansas, that has dropped pretty dramatically. And so over the past 2 years, the pandemic literally has crashed over the country in waves. And we really don't know where, but you can look at the Americans letting their guard down, and that's where it happens. Problem is, everybody is letting their guard down. And so there's still real reasons for optimism. First of all, the majority of Americans are now fully vaccinated. Kids under 12 are also likely to be eligible in just a matter of weeks for the shot. And so that expands the number of people in America that are going to be fully vaccinated. Also, there are more than a few people in the United States that already have contracted COVID, and they've developed the immunity. They have the antibodies. You put all of that together, and it's a very different world than it was last summer, last winter, when the pandemic was just raging, and we didn't have a vaccine. There was no COVID vaccine in early 2020. No one was immune, and the only way to flatten the curve, and where people succeeded, was in social distancing, stay-at-home orders, business closures, mask mandates, bans on large gatherings. Mainly it was masks that were the number one way to fight disease. Today, of course, it's all about vaccination. And when you combine these policies along with voluntary social distancing, you know what happens? It really brings the early surges to an end. And then what happens is, as the surge came back, we were already fatigued. We were COVID fatigued. And memories fade, and we didn't want to do this anymore. Do you remember in the early days of the pandemic, I remember driving down the street in the middle of the day, and it was a ghost town. You'd see one or two cars along major throughways, driving along Burbank Boulevard. Big street. Crowded. Normally. Nothing. Crickets. And as a result of the fatigue after all of that, because we were really careful early on, because this disease was raging, then it stopped, and cases rise again and again because of fatigue. And so Americans felt we could finally relax, and no. I'll give you, for example, the pandemic fatigue and the way we reacted. In mid-July, 23% of Americans said they always wore a mask in public. Lowest percentage since March of 2020. August 31, at the peak of the Delta wave, that was 41%. During the winter surge, it was 77% of the people who reported wearing masks. Now, here in Southern California, the reason we're in pretty good shape, far better than most of the other country, is two things. One, our vaccination level is very high in California, and we are a region of masks. LA County, Orange County, nobody wears a mask. Go figure. So it's all about the vaccine. And according to Jeffrey Shaman, an infectious disease epidemiologist at Columbia University, his statement is Delta is running out of people to infect. The case numbers are falling, and it's, you can only infect so much of the population before you don't affect the population anymore, herd immunity. And so it's going to end up being those people who are not vaccinated are going to get are going to have some serious side effects, serious effects from the pandemic, and those anti-vaxxers now out there who go all the way from sort of legitimate to completely nuts, they're going to be fine. They're going to be just fine, and it will prove their case that it's a governmental hoax, and it's only those people who have been vaccinated who are victims of the government who want to take their DNA and control it. And they're the ones that are free. We don't have to worry. The government doesn't have our DNA. And therefore we don't have to vaccinate, or we shouldn't vaccinate. And guess what? They don't have to. They're right. Because they're not going to get COVID, even the unvaccinated. Because look at the numbers. I mean, some will, and the ones that do go in the hospital and die are the unvaccinated. But the numbers are so small. What is it? We're down to 1,500 people dying a day, or 1,100 people dying a day, out of a population of 320 million people. What are your chances? So it looks like that vaccine hesitant and the anti-vaxxers, those that are really into not getting a vaccine for political reasons, for conspiracy reasons, they don't have to worry anymore. Okay, good for that. There is a story about a man held in a private ICE facility, non-governmental contracted facility, and it is a nightmare, and it says a lot about what's going on with detention centers that ICE both has and contracts with. KFI AM 640, let's check in with Chris Little.
Part of LA's MacArthur Park is due to close for 10 weeks for what the city says is much-needed maintenance. The lakeside portion of the park closes at 10:30 tonight. The Biden administration is moving to address the economic risks from climate change. It's issuing a 40-page report today on government-wide plans to protect the financial, insurance, and housing markets and the savings of American families. British health officials say 43,000 people in the southwest England area have been wrongly told they did not have coronavirus because of problems at a private lab. We check the Hollywood Freeway with DKFI in the sky next.
If you are hesitant to go to the dentist because you're frightened, you have dental anxiety, and so many people do, let me suggest a phone call and a visit to Cunning Dental. Dr. Cunning started practicing dentistry 52 years, still practices full time. And from day one, he has been dealing with people who are simply frightened of going to him. So why does it work there better than other places? Well, first of all, he's established a culture of helping people deal with it, calming people down. But also, he uses twilight sleep, sort of knocks you out, or full anesthesia if you need it for dental procedures. Right now, $1,500 off all major treatments. That's good until November 30th. They have no money down payments. Call for details. Restrictions apply. Also, $100 off Zoom teeth whitening. That also expires November 30th. And Dr. Cunning, literally in one or two sessions, can repair years, decades of neglect. Call 888-640-SMILE, 888-640-SMILE, 888-640-SMILE.
Looks like we've got a couple of problems on the Hollywood Freeway.
Indeed, well put, Chris. Thank you. Yes, northbound, be careful now. This is northbound 101 on the Hollywood Freeway. Coming up on Sunset Boulevard, kind of a busy off-ramp, if you will, but there's a little bit of a problem just before you get to the off-ramp on the shoulder, so just be careful, a little slow approaching. Now, southbound, there was a problem at the 4 level. That's all gone, but it's morning drive slow from Sunset Boulevard. Now, I want to bring your attention to Boyle Heights, where we're over a pretty big structure fire. It's either someone's home or a small business. It's in Boyle Heights. This is south of the 10, actually south of County General Hospital. I know LA City Fire is all over, so they're here with a lot of equipment. But the address they gave us is 2531 East Folsom Street. Again, that's a little bit off the, well, say the northwest corner of Evergreen Cemetery. More on this coming up. I'll see what the traffic implications are for you, but that's what that smoke is all about. Injured in an accident, visit superwomansuperlawyer.com. Just bought KFI in the sky.
San Manuel Casino is changing its name and changing the game. San Manuel Casino is now Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. With 2 new casino floors, now with over 6,500 slots, the most in the West. A new high limit room for 5 elevated gaming experiences, new luxury retail shops, restaurants and bars, and even more thrills to come. Experience a level of thrill that California has never seen before. San Manuel Casino is now Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Has COVID-19 made it hard to pay your rent or utilities? Are you worried about eviction? Get the help you need now. The California COVID-19 Rent Relief Program covers 100% of your unpaid rent and utilities to help you remain in your home. Apply for rent relief now and let your landlord know you've applied so you can avoid eviction. The application is fast and you won't be asks about citizenship. Apply today at housingissue.com or call 833-430-2122. Sponsored by the state of California.
Hey, it's Gary. Medicare annual enrollment is here, and it's time to keep your Medicare moving forward with SCAN Health Plan. SCAN is a comprehensive Medicare Advantage plan with deep cost-saving benefits. Plans for 2022 may include $125 monthly give back, lower out-of-pocket costs, more included dental coverage, and more. To learn more, call SCAN Health Plan at 1-855-479-7226, TTY 711, or ask your local agent about SCAN. Call SCAN to see if you qualify. SCAN Health Plan is an HMO plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in SCAN Health Plan depends on contract renewal.
The California RV Show is at TVRV.com. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, gas and diesel motorhomes. All new models with show-stopping pricing. Reps on site to approve deals. The California RV Show at
TVRV.com, where the 405 is for 22 Westminster.
Tired of managing multiple vendors to protect your business? With a complete range of commercial fire and security solutions, Bay Alarm can protect it all with just one call. Go to bayalarm.com to get protected today.
ACO 28 CPL 880138. Well, you've heard me talk about my friends at Sunday and how they can sell your home fast without any repairs, without the hassle of dealing with showings, realtors, cleaning, or making upgrades. Now Sunday has made the process even easier for those who want to sell a property fast. Contact Sunday for your free no-obligation cash offer. They're going to visit your property, take photos, and do a 3D walkthrough. They'll package your property details and send it to the thousands of local investors in their database who are actively looking to buy property. The average homeowner receives 12 offers on their property. It's quick and easy. Plus, you can close in as little as 10 days, or they have the flexibility to close in months. They can even give you a $20,000 cash advance, which will help with moving costs when you sell with Sunday. Go to Sunday.com, SUNDAE.com, or phone them, 800-25-OFFER. Get a free no-obligation cash offer at Sunday.com, SUNDAE.com. Sunday is a California licensed real estate broker. DOE license number 020-88298.
Most Californians live within 30 miles from an active fault, and earthquakes can happen anywhere and any time in the Goldie State. So, do you know how to protect yourself when an earthquake strikes? Make sure your home, workplace, school, and community are planning to practice how to drop, cover, and hold on during the Great Shakeout. This is an important safety drill. Learn more at shakeout.org. Shakeout Day is October 21st.
Western Business knows small businesses are always looking to cut expenses. That's why we offer the best value on fast internet and phone. But we wanted to do more. So, how does 1 month free sound? Get 200 megabits per second internet for $49.99 a month and business phone for $19.99 a month. And right now, you can get 1 month of internet and phone and even TV for free. Call 855-258-5887 and switch to Spectrum Business. Restrictions apply.
No one's ever really been able to explain to me why a hunch of Biden's cancer would cost $300,000.
Because he came with the straw he used the stuff blow from. Smith blow from. With. Smith blow with. Snort blow. I am terrible with my drug lexicon, aren't I?
Gary and Gary.
That would be better, and I apologize.
Good morning, Bill Higgins here on a Friday morning, October the 15th. Dodgers win last night. On the go to the Braves for the National League Championship and the next series at the repeat of the World Series. Pretty exciting for Dodger fans in LA, that's for sure. Also, Robert Durst yesterday was sentenced to life imprisonment without parole. Elway. And just the murder of his best friend 2 decades ago, Susan Berman. So that's a story. Hugely terrible. Oh, also, here's some visual news. The Disneyland monorail back in operation today, following a year-long closure. And here is a little bit, a factoid that Chris, you should know. Do you know who the first captain was of the Disneyland, or one of the early captains? You go on the monorail and you go and you hear, this is the captain speak. And then it talks about, here you are on the Disney Alweg monorail system. They had combined, they had bought the system from the Swiss company. The early monorails, of course, were all European. Walt Disney? Nope, Mark Twain.